Are we live? It looks like we are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Pop Culture Asylum. I'm your host, Gabriel. I hope everyone is having a great day. And of course, it's Friday. And today is Wandavision, episode 5 of Wandavision. And oh my god, this episode popped off big time. So many things happened in this episode. So many things. Some questions were even answered in this episode. Now, before we get into this, okay, this video is going to be heavy spoilers. Heavy spoilers. Okay, because I'm gonna go over like basically all the important parts of WandaVision on today's episode 5. So this is a spoiler heavy video. So if you guys have not seen episode 5 of WandaVision, go watch it. Go. It's really good. It's really good. And for people that still have questions on what the hell is going on in WandaVision, episode 5 answers some of these questions. Okay, episode 5 is a really big episode. So without further ado, I'm going to give you 10 seconds. Go watch. If you guys have not seen episode 5, because this is a big episode, go watch it. It is really good. So I'm going to give you 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Hopefully all the people that haven't seen it left. And for the people that did watch it, let's go over what the hell is going on. So, bro, this episode was big today. Was really big. So much stuff happened. So, right off the bat, like in the first few minutes of the episode, like you can see like Vision and like Wanda like having the babies, trying to like take care of them and all that. Then all of a sudden, the Agatha character comes in to the house and be like a little babysitter. But our first strange thing happens in this episode where like remember like in a movie or like in a TV show where like a person like had to say like cut, like you got to do that take again. Well, it's basically like that. Like Agatha, like do you want me to do this again? Do you want me to take care of the babies? And like everything felt weird for a second. Even Vision saw it and literally even questions it to Wanda, but like everything is like back to normal. Vision is slowly understanding what the hell is going on, and that is a big factor in this episode because Vision is slowly realizing what the hell Wanda is doing. Okay, now before we continue on, I made a video like this last time with doing like I was reviewing episodes 1, 2, and 3, and I said that like in a theory of mine that someone was manipulating Wanda. That of course I'm sure Wanda is not doing this in her own accord because it would be too easy in my opinion. I don't think Marvel wouldn't go that route because it would be too easy. But it looks like they are going that route, and I will get to that in a few minutes. So like everything is like back to normal like the show, but Vision is still really skeptical about what the hell just happened. So like Vision trying to tell Wanda like, hey, like what is going on? What was that all about? Okay, and like things were just getting sketchy and like everything was back to normal. And the funny thing about it is so the kids can like grow up like as they want as their power, which I thought was really cool. But like Agatha didn't question this at all, which I also think is very weird. But hey, like again, like this is a big episode, so stay with me here. That was just the first 5 episodes. And in this episode, we transition from Wanda's like sitcom world and the real world. Now back to the real world. Wanda just getting tested by Sword, seeing what the hell is going on in her brain. And this next part, like, answers some questions. Okay, so Sword is having this big meeting, right? And like, Sword is having this big meeting, and some members of Sword saying that Wanda is a terrorist and that what Wanda is doing is wrong. And of course, like, despite everything Monica like went through in there, she still like supports Wanda in a way. Like, she doesn't agree with what is happening, but she also doesn't agree that she's a terrorist either. So that's when Sword sent some information, some sensitive information, showing that a couple of days ago, Wanda invaded Sword headquarters and stole Vision's dead body. This changes a lot of things. This explains a lot of things. Okay, now, like, we don't know, we still don't have that question of why Wanda did all this. But it is confirmed that Wanda did steal the body of Vision. She invaded Sword headquarters and literally stole Vision's body and went to Westview. So that is extremely interesting. So after that, we cut back to the sitcom, and like, Vision is starting to get really more and more questionable on where the hell he is. And okay, so Vision goes to his workplace, right? And like, everyone is just acting normal, but then all of a sudden they get a message. They get a message from Sword in a computer. And Vision, like, of course, everyone is reading it like all at the same time. They're all reading the message at the same time. And Vision is just like shocked by this, like creeped out by this. Like, I would be creeped out as well. And like, after that, like, Vision just shuts off the computer and literally uses power to go through his brain. So he basically temporarily stops Wanda's mind control on one of his co-workers. And like, once Vision did that, like, he was panicking, like, where the hell am I? You gotta help me. You gotta stop her. We're like, bro, like, he was panicking. Like, he was scared for his life. And like, Vision, like, got him back to normal, back to like sitcom, but Vision was shocked by this. I was shocked by this. Well, obviously not really, because we all know that Wanda is manipulating everyone in the town, but this was just scary to see. Like, you can see like all these innocent people like pretending to be happy in a sitcom, where in reality they are scared for their lives. Like, oh my god, this is some scary, sketchy shit. This is some scary, sketchy shit. And like, bro, like, and at this point, it's getting better and better. So they figure out that they figure out some kind of drone to get past Wanda's magic. And of course, like, the drone comes in, they distract Wanda and the kids. So they go outside, and Wanda sees this Sword drone. Now, like, Wanda didn't know that there was a bullet in the drone. Like, Monica didn't know that, but the rest of Sword did. They were going to kill Wanda. And of course, once we knew what the hell happened, everything went static. And that's when shit got good. Wanda literally, okay, here's what happens in this next part. Wanda literally comes out. She comes out of Westview in front of all the like Sword soldiers, saying like, "Did you send this drone, bitch? Did you send this drone?" Well, obviously she didn't say it like that, but she was pissed off that Sword sent this drone. And of course, like, Sword was going to assassinate her, and like all that jazz, like saying like, just and Wanda's, all she's asking was for Sword to leave her alone. That's all she asked. So this definitely confirms that Wanda is doing this in her own accord. Now, I knew that Wanda was doing this like herself, like making this whole thing possible, but I was kind of conflicted on her doing it on her own accord or her being manipulated by someone because I originally thought that Wanda was just doing it in her own accord, but I feel like that would be way too easy. I feel like that would be way too easy of an explanation. I'm not saying that it would be a bad explanation because it makes sense, but I feel like it would be way too easy. So I figured that someone was manipulating her. And considering that WandaVision is a teaser to the next Doctor Strange movie, the multiverse of madness. I thought that someone was manipulating her, like something was happening behind the scenes. But no, that's not the case. Wanda is literally doing this in her own accord. In her own accord. So she's telling Sword to leave them alone. And of course, Monica telling her telling her to please calm down. Like I want to help you. But Wanda says, I don't need any help. Leave me alone or there will be consequences. And she literally mind controls every sword soldier and pointed at the leader of the operation of Sword. And she just leaves and bro, that was crazy to watch. That was crazy to watch. Now we got to talk about the final 15 minutes. The final 15 minutes. So we're back to this sitcom. Vision came back home from his sitcom job, okay? And Vision is telling Wanda, something weird is going on. All of this is not supposed to be happening. Okay, and Vision finally caught on what the hell is going on. And Wanda and Vision are having this big argument, and Vision saying, this is ridiculous. Everything needs to be put back to normal. They need to be put back to normal right now. And Wanda is everything is under control, and Vision is not it, this one, it's just one big argument, and shit is popping off. This was insane to watch. But it was the final few minutes that really shocked me the most. So someone rings the doorbell. So Wanda and Vision go see who it is. Guess who it was? None other than Pietro Maximoff himself, Quicksilver. That's right. Quicksilver is back in the MCU, but not as the Age of Ultron Quicksilver. No. This Quicksilver, so for the people that watch the Fox X-Men movies, that Quicksilver is in the MCU. Bro, this is exciting because this is the first Fox oriented character that is in the MCU. That is exciting. And we all know Disney owned Fox now. So that was just exciting to saw. The fact that Pietro is back in the MCU and is being played by the Fox version of Quicksilver is exciting to see. And her react, bro, you guys got to watch this episode. This was so good. And for the people that are watching this, obviously you guys have watched this episode. But for the people that stumble upon this video, and even though I gave you even though I told you in the title that this video was going to be spoilers, and even gave you 10 seconds, for the people that just watched this video and didn't watch the episode, still watch the episode. Still watch the episode because it is so good. Literally, me explaining it is not doing it justice. This show is getting better and better and better. And as a Marvel fan, this is exciting. And Like, I just can't wait for the next episode. WandaVision is literally one of the best shows right now. And if you guys haven't not seen it yet, please go watch it. It's so good. So good. Episode 5, it's so good and so big. Like, there's so many implications. There are so many questions. And, bro, this is just getting so exciting. So exciting. But that's basically episode 5. That's basically my analysis on episode 5. And yeah, if you guys have not seen episode 5, and even though I just told you what happened, still go watch it. It is so good. Literally, me explaining it would not do it justice. But that's all I gotta say. That was my analysis on episode 5 of WandaVision, one of the biggest episodes of this show, and answered some pretty hard hitting questions. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys like it, make sure you leave a like. If you guys dislike the video, make sure you leave a dislike or like. And if you guys have like a comment, or if you still have like a theory on WandaVision, make sure you leave a comment. I want to know what you guys think. But man, this was a great show. And if you guys like this content, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you ring the notification bell so that way you don't miss any of my videos. And man, this is getting good. WandaVision is really getting good. Really getting good. But until next time, this is your boy Gabriel, and I will see you next time in the asylum. Have a nice day, everyone.